111112227. Sell your car to carfirst.com.
कर देता है जिंदगी आसान। यूफोन सुपर कार्ड, महीने भर की बेफिक्री।
All right, welcome back to Straight Drive, and this is the second T20 international between South Africa and Pakistan, and this game to be played in Johannesburg. And Pakistan have had, a tough tour, starting off with the test matches, and South Africa, of course, doing a whitewash, all three games belonging to them. Pakistan did not win it in Johannesburg, but if you look at the ODIs, they've had a victory here in Johannesburg where they're playing the second T20 international. But otherwise, we've seen all over moments of brilliance from Pakistan. They've given fights and test matches during sessions. One felt that they might get a result in their favor. ODIs at the same time. It was a South Africa, as you can see, Pakistan got one up in the series, 5-match series, but they could not continue. And the first T20 also was well fought. It was Shoaib Malik, the standing captain, gave the fight right till the end. But probably, as Basit said earlier on, that it was a tough score to chase. Pakistan also lost that 9-match winning streak in T20 internationals as a result of that match. But the series winning streak, 11 series wins for Pakistan, is still on. If Pakistan can win the remaining T20 internationals, that's today, and then the one on the 6th of Feb in Centurion, then they can get themselves that world record, 12 consecutive series wins. But it's going to take some effort in terms of beating this game, because once you are one down in a 3-match series and you have to win the remaining 2 games, I suppose you start concentrating and taking game by game. And today, as we've discussed, that this is been a high-scoring round. So Pakistan and South Africa both will try and get themselves some good runs today. Now, time for us to head to the all-important toss. So we will go down to Sean Pollock for the Candyland toss. Jelly's ka boss.
Toss presented by Candyland Toss. Jelly's ka boss.
Yes, we're in the middle for the toss of the coin here at Wanderers Stadium. Zach's out here with us, Ranjan Madigali, Shoaib Malik, David Miller's captaining South Africa today, and we've got Skylar Poli, who's the KFC kid of the day. Skylar, what school you go to?
Florida Primary School.
Florida Primary School. Who's your favorite player?
Quentin Lecoq.
Oh, very sorry, he's not playing today, but give the coin to David, and he'll spin it up in the air. Tails is the call, and up it comes the tails. So Shoaib Malik wins the toss for Pakistan. Shoaib, what you decided to do?
We're going to have a ball first.
Reasons for that? Do you think there's any assistance in the surface, or just tactically you want to bat second?
It's just that there is a forecast of some rain, and later in the day, that's the only reason. And we have seen that women's game, and I was turning a bit. But having said all that, the goal is just to bowl well to start off with, and take early strikes.
I think that's understated. It was turning quite a bit in the ladies' game. You guys must have got quite excited about that.
Well, not really. It's just the execution of your plans, even though it's turning, but still you got to put the ball in the right areas and field well.
Team news, have you guys made any changes?
We have one change. Fahim Ashraf's not playing, and we brought back Shaheen Shah Afridi, because we were actually lacking to strike early in the last game, and he's been taking wickets for our team.
Okay, you got really close to winning the game in the last one. What do you think you guys have to do better? Any particular departments you have to improve on?
Well, not really. If you look at the whole game, there wasn't much to say in the dressing room. Boys played brilliantly. It's just that we can save some more runs in the fielding. That was the only department where I think we were lacking a bit, and that's the department where we're looking at.
Also, batting second yet can be a difficult ground to defend on the Wanderers?
Well, yes, and I think rain is the biggest element in today's game, because we have seen there is a forecast of rain today, later in the game, and we have seen some turn as well. So might as well let's get advantage of that.
Okay, thanks for your thoughts. All the best for today.
Thank you.
David, you've lost the toss first time as captain in the hot seat. Are you happy to be batting first?
We don't really mind, to be honest with you. We were going to bowl first as well, but it's always nice to put a score on the board. As you say, it's looking pretty slow with the ladies' game, so we're not too disappointed with that.
Yeah, what were your thoughts on that ladies' game? We saw the ball stopping, turning, might assist quite a few spinners. I think you guys have only got one spinner, maybe a part-time spinner, but they've got 3.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're going to have to assess as we go along, but I think the ladies bowl a little bit slower, so I don't know know. We'll just have to see as we go along, and we've got Shamsi and part-time as well with Riza, so yeah, we'll just assess as we go along.
Okay, team changes. Obviously, Faf's not here. You standing as captain. What are the changes?
We got Sapamla coming in, and then also Milan, both of them making their debuts.
As far as the game goes, you played nicely, went across the line in the first game. Anything you guys really want to do better? I mean, you've got a wonderful foundation, but didn't really finish off your batting innings all that well in Cape Town?
I think that's exactly it. We've got to obviously finish well. The last 4 overs is important. They bowled pretty well, but that's no excuse. We've got to post a good score and put them under pressure.
You guys worried about the weather?
So we can't really control it, so we're just going to see how we go, and there are a few clouds around, but like I said, we can't control that.
And the Wanderers, the atmosphere playing here?
Always unbelievable, the bull ring, as I know, so yeah, exciting to play here on the series decider. Well, we can go 2-0 up, so really excited for that, and hopefully we can take it over the line.
Okay, go well, thanks.
Thanks a lot, Fonny.
So the news from the middle is Pakistan win the toss. They decide they're going to have a ball first.
There you go. So Pakistan have decided that they will chase here in Johannesburg. That was Candyland toss. Charlize Kabos.
Toss presented by Candyland Toss. Jellies ka boss.
So here we are now. We know Pakistan winning the toss and deciding to chase. Let's get our guests in. Herschel, 4 out of the last 5 games have been won by sides chasing. So not a bad call.
Yeah, but I said this also in the one-day game, and Pleasant will also back me up. I mean, he's gone on because it's rain in the air, you know, because there's rain expected. He said that in the ODI as well, and he hasn't said that his main reason, obviously, for bowling first is because it's a difficult ground to defend. You know, so teams that bat second, you know, most of the time end up winning, but he's more worried about the rain and not actually going, you know, according to what the record says at the Wanderers. I mean, it's a difficult ground to defend. That should be his main reason for winning the toss and bowling first. It has nothing to do with the rain. I know rain plays a bit more of a factor with regards to T20, you know, because obviously it's a shortened, and understandably so, you want to know what you're chasing, but the reason should be it's a difficult ground to defend first and foremost.
You agree with him in terms of the comment, the defensive comment, or it's the right decision to go ahead and see?
In the roundabout way, he did come to the right decision if you look at it that way. But they've mentioned a lot that the pitch might turn, and that's interesting because in the one-day game we saw that it wasn't a high-scoring game. We expected a high-scoring game. Will this be another one of those where it's not a high-scoring game? And the other factor here is that they played Shaheen Shah Afridi, so I don't see Shoaib Malik bowling that first over again.
But you happy with that change? I mean, I'm talking about leaving Fahim behind.
Look, the problem here is okay, you've got Shaheen Shah Afridi in, but because you want somebody with the new ball, Usman Shinwari could have done the same job in that first game. So you're admitting to the fact that maybe you missed a trick in that first T20I. But it's a bit tough on Fahim Ashraf. Like I mentioned, he's the best T20 fast bowler going around. And he's very good with those Yorkers at the back end. But Shaheen Shah Afridi has been in terrific form anyway. They won't wicket up front. And the best bet is, on this tour, we've seen that the best bet is that Shaheen Shah Afridi getting you a wicket with the new ball. And the only person who's really got the new ball to swing.
Well, so these are the 2 sides you just saw, and we already know that Pakistan are chasing today. We'll take a short break, and we will come back and have a final chat with our guests.
तूफान से न डर, ड्यू उठा, डर भगा, क्योंकि डर के आगे जीत है।
Huawei Y7 Prime 2019 available now.
Car first go. Waste jari without money. 111 227. Sell your car to carfirst.com.
कर देता है जिंदगी आसान। यू फोन सुपर कार्ड, महीने भर की बेफिक्री।
वैसे एक प्लान है।
कैसा प्लान?
फ्री चेकबुक, डेबिट कार्ड, ऑनलाइन ट्रांजैक्शन, कोई पेमेंट नहीं है, सब टाइम पे, और बिजनेस आसमान पे।
इसमें नया क्या है?
नया है अल्फा और ऑर्बिट्स।
इस सब के लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा?
इस सब के लिए तो बैंक बदलना पड़ेगा।
5 ब्रांचेस का वसी नेटवर्क, हर कोने पर ATM, 24 आवर्स ऑनलाइन बैंकिंग, डेबिट कार्ड, अल्फा, ऑर्बिट्स और ढेरों फायदे। बैंक कल्पना, द वे फॉरवर्ड।
जब दिल कहे बहुत कुछ कहने का दिल हो तो बस एक बहाना काफी है। कश्मीर कुकिंग ऑयल बहुत बना सकती है, खाना तो बहाना है।
कैंडी में है व्हाइट और ब्राउन शुगर और कैरमल की
Thank you.